I am often asked as a medium if I grieve and how the grieving process works and if it's any different for somebody who is able to communicate with those that are in the spirit world. And I wanted to make a video to explain how I feel about grief, how I perceive grief as somebody who is a medium and has lost loved ones who are in the spirit world. And I also want to talk about ways that you can work through your grief to help you. So stay tuned and thank you for being here. Hello, my name is Mel for those that are new here, and I am an energy healer and a medium. I love to create videos like this talking about spirituality, whether that be mediumship, tarot card, Reiki, and more. I'd be so honored if you would subscribe, leave a comment, click the like button, and engage in the channel, as it really does help me grow and reach those who need to reach these videos. So thank you so much for being here. I received so many comments on my social media posts and on my YouTube channel asking me about grief as a medium, asking me if it's different that I'm a medium, that I'm able to communicate and connect to my loved ones and connect to my family and friends in spirit. They think that it's just so easy to connect and therefore I don't grieve. And so I wanted to dispel any of that in this video, that mediums who are able to connect to the spirit world, they still grieve. Everybody, every person grieves in their own way and in their own manners. Grief happens in many different stages and it can come on at any given moment. For those that have not followed me since the beginning of my YouTube channel, my father was killed by someone in 2014. And that was 8 years ago as of the making of this video, and I still grieve his death all the time. Now, yes, my father does communicate with me. He has come through to me, and I have been able to feel his presence and feel his love around me and know that he is okay. But those moments do not happen every day. Those moments do not happen every week, every month. They're very few and far between. Those spirits in the spirit world, they have their own journey to be on, and our grief is not something that they can process with us. We have to process our own grief. We have to work through that grief ourselves here in this physical world. Now, are they always watching over us? Are they always wishing the best for us? Absolutely. But my statement is that my father, for example, he cannot be with me every moment of every day, making sure that I know he's okay and making sure that I have that connection. Even as a medium, that does not happen. He has his own processes to go through in the spirit world. He has his own healing to go through, his own journey, his own work to go through in the spirit world. And so even though I'm a medium, that does not mean that I can connect to my father or my grandparents that are also in the spirit world at any time, at any moment that I want to. Being a medium does make it easier. I cannot say that it doesn't, as I am able to perceive energy more clearly. I am able to understand what the energy is that I'm feeling around me. I'm able to understand those simple little messages, those simple little cues that I get, but that doesn't make the grieving process any easier for me. My father was everything in the world to me, my best friend, and somebody that I spent almost every single day of my life with since I was born. And just because I'm a medium, it doesn't take that pain away. It doesn't make that grief feel any less burdensome. And so being a medium, yes, it is a little bit easier to process the grief, but on a microscopic scale. I'm still a human being. I'm still a soul inside of this body. And so I'm still processing and experiencing grief the way anybody else would experience that. Now, others may experience grief going by faster. Some might experience it taking a very long time. Every person is going to have that process be something different for them. So I do want to dispel that rumor or that stipulation, that stigma that mediums can just connect whenever they want to and it must be so easy and so nice. Yes, we can connect, but it's not all the time, and we still have to process and go through our own grief. Those in the spirit world want us to process that grief, to work through it, because it makes us stronger as human beings. It makes us stronger as souls to learn what that grief is, to feel that grief, to move through it, and to come out higher and better on the other side. They want us to work through that and be able to process those moments of grief in our life so that we can come out a stronger soul at the end of that grief. I want to give you some tips now to help you process through your grief. For those that are mediums or a non-medium, these will help you no matter what. The first thing is to sit in a silent meditation type of state where you're just very quiet and very still, and invite your family member to come forward. There is nobody else closer to your family than you are. There is nobody else, medium or non-medium, that's going to be able to help you feel that connection to someone in your family or a close friend better than you can feel it and establish it. So sit in a quiet place, have your eyes closed, be somewhat meditative, very still, very quiet, and ask your family member to step forward. For example, I'll use my father. I would sit in this quiet state and I would ask my father to blend with my energy, and I would feel that energy coming forward. And again, you don't have to be a medium to be able to experience that. You might feel an up-leveling in joy. You might feel an up-leveling in love. You might want to cry with gratitude. You will feel their energy and you will know that it's them. Again, you are the closest person to that relative. A medium can obviously connect with them and communicate with them, but the way you feel them and the way they feel blending with you, nobody else can give you that experience. So that's a great way to process grief, is to ask them to come forward and feel that unconditional love. Feel that they are okay. Feel that they are telling you everything is good, all is good. You can do this as often as you like to connect with their energy, but again, you do want to process your grief and you do want to work through getting past that and raising yourself higher past that grief. So in the beginning, I know for me, when I lost my father, I wanted to connect with him every single day. I wanted to be with him every day. I wanted to find a medium who would just follow me along everywhere I went. How's my dad? Kind of a deal. But of course, we cannot do that, and that does not help us on our journey at all. Now, you can do this as much as you like, but I do recommend that you don't overdo it. You do want to give yourself the space and the time to grieve. And when you're constantly trying to connect to your loved one, you're not giving yourself that space to heal and to process the grief. But in those moments where you really, really need to feel that they are okay and that they are with you, this is a great technique to use. Another great way to process your grief is through journaling and what's called automatic writing. Automatic writing is when you are getting information from spirit, from the universe, from God, from whomever, channeling the information through you as you write it down. So you can do one of two things. You can journal a letter to your loved one explaining to them about your day, about what's happening in your life. Maybe you got engaged. You want to tell them this. Maybe you got married. Maybe you had a child. Maybe you just had an amazing day all together and you want to share that moment with them and have them be a part of it with you. Writing that all down in your journal as a letter to your loved one really does help you process through that grief and really does make you feel like they're still a part of your daily life, which they are. And the other option is automatic writing, where you can channel that information from spirit, channel it from your loved one, for example, or channel it from a spirit guide when you just need extra help with that grief, when you need to feel like you're not alone, when you need to get that clarity. Ask your spirit guide to step forward and help you do some automatic writing. Both of these processes really, really helped me when I was in the beginning stages of losing my father. I hadn't become a medium yet. It took me a few years after to discover that I could be a medium. So in the interim, I was journaling a lot. I was writing my dad letters a lot. I was connecting to, I didn't know it at the time, but spirit guides giving me that help, giving me that boost, letting me know I wasn't alone and letting me know what a good job I was doing on connecting with myself and going through the grieving process. So writing letters about your day, about what's happening in your life, and using automatic writing, there are two great ways to help you process and work through your grief, to help you move through it more quickly, but to also let you see and let you know that you're not alone and that your loved ones in spirit, your family in spirit, they're still with you and they're still a part of your everyday experiences. Another great thing that I can tell you to do to help you process through your grief is doing activities that you used to do with your loved one who has passed away. I know for myself, it was so hard for me to go to a Thai restaurant, for example. My father loved Thai food. It's all he ever wanted to eat. And I didn't want to go because I felt like I was disappointing him. I felt like I was enjoying life and enjoying things without him that he used to love doing. And it made me feel guilty. And it wasn't until I realized, wait a minute, my Father can still be with me and still enjoy these moments with me. I can feel connected to him. I can feel like he's still with me and still a part of these amazing experiences if I just set that intention to have him be with me. So I would go to places that we love to go to. I would do things that we love to do. So doing things that you used to do with them, doing things that they love and you used to love to do together really does help you feel so much better, and it does help you feel like you are still connected to them. I really hope that this video has helped you understand grief and how it works for a medium and ways that you can process through your own grief. To anybody that has lost anyone, you are never alone and you are never without them. Your friends and your family and spirit, they are always with you. They are a part of your everyday life, your experiences, new adventures that are coming in. They are always there and always a part of it. You just might not be able to see them, but they are there, believe me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to leave a comment, even if it's just to say hi, leave a little heart, leave a little smiley face. It really does help my channel grow when there's more engagement. Don't forget to click that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.